Hey, greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So we're going to be doing another unboxing and first impressions. This time it's from the Star Wars Black series, but this is Asajj Ventress off of the Clone Wars. So like I was saying with Bo-Katan, it's interesting that, in these extended media, we get these characters who are a lot grayer than the traditional black and white good and evil, but characters that have tread the line, gone one way quite deeply, and then some of them have found their way back again, maybe back flip flopping what side they're on. An assassin trained in the ways of the dark side by Count Dooku, Asajj Ventress yearned to be considered a true Sith, but such status wasn't allowed under the Sith's rule of two. Yeah, so Asajj got done dirty quite a lot in the Clone Wars saga, and so came into her own. And I think once she started just operating as her own, she became a lot more of an interesting character, which was good in the CGI animated show, but also I think it made her first appearance in that 2D animated, very dynamic. So she's a cool character who, like I say, she's trained to be a Sith assassin for Dooku for Christopher Lee, and basically never quite finds her place with the Sith. Eventually, she leaves them, rejoins the Night Sisters. They all get killed. She goes off on her own, kind of finds a way to start becoming like the path of maybe being a mercenary. And then the series ended. And there was a book in which her fate was revealed, which we're not going to. Spoilers. They could still kind of, even though the books are technically canon, they can still revisit those and kind of alter them a bit. So it'd be nice to revisit this character again someday. And here we have Star Wars Black Series Asajj Ventress. So straight out of the box, the first impressions is, yeah, this looks like the character, but here's... They do all this photoreal and they kind of reimagine these characters as being in the live action series. Which, fair enough, yeah, they've done a cool job, but for some characters, I'd like a Black Series equivalent of the Clone Wars and Rebels, where they just take the CGI models from the show and make kick-ass collectible style action figures for them. I'd like a figure that was as dynamic as a character model is in Clone Wars. Whereas here she looks cool, but she's constrained by the trying to make her proportions be somewhat feasible. Obviously she's got that trademark long neck. It does have some nice bit of articulation on there and on the head. The head is got some nice markings on there. See, so there's a joint at the waist as well. There's a bit of a butterfly at the shoulders. She can move her arms up and down and all the way around. Deep single jointed elbow, back and forth at the wrist. They're both back and forths, either wrist. The Yeah. So she's got this soft goods cloth skirt that you can pull up a bit to if you want to get some articulation there. So it's just like a kind of wraps on her legs. Not being too daring there. You know, she keeps her modesty. A deep elbow bend, so yeah, she's got decent articulation back here and kicks and stuff. I mean, I could see her obviously getting and doing away with the soft goods and maybe giving her doing a different, like a convention exclusive or something like that, or different release where they give her one of her different looks from Clone Wars. You know, because she had so many. I'd quite like to have them all, but I'd quite like them stylized as a Clone Wars style rather than in live action style, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, articulation's great. So I think you will be able to get a quite dynamic. Yeah, I like it. It's just my preference would be. So she's got trademark double lightsabers here. She could come in wielding. They've got a peg on one and a port on the other. So if you wanted to throw one on the floor, you can do. One moment. Yep. Now she can have a big old double lightsaber. You can also take these off. And on the main bit on the belt there's 2 holes, 2 pegs on her lightsabers, so she can store them unlit on the top of a belt. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I do kind of dig it, but like I say, I have a dream of Star Wars Black Series style Clone Wars animated type figures. I think it'd be marvellous, but obviously it'd be a whole new collection for people. Whereas I can see that, you know, because these fit in with the rest of the line, I can see why they work. And this figure is, just looking at it and all the different poses you can put it in, she is such a mood. That's great. Yeah, that is Asajj Ventress. It is. So yeah, it's a high recommendation, as it were. Don't even mind the soft goods so much. I mean, she needs to have this billowing skirt, but I mean, she'll look good just in a banded leggings as well. Really, you know, look cool like that. I think that was one of the looks in the Clone Wars. Maybe when she was with the Night Sisters, she had less finery on. But yeah, Asajj Ventress, Black Series, Star Wars, Clone Wars style. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's bump this, shall we? Fisto! Fisto!